Hey guys, Megan Horst here. Welcome. This is my very first video tutorial. I'm super excited to share with you some tips and tricks from the last 12 years as a hairstylist and makeup artist. For my first look, I'm going to be showing you my signature winged eye. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, this eye is already finished. It's obviously got a wing on it, and it's a very natural, glamorous, wearable, everyday look. It's kind of my go-to, so that's why it's my first video. So on my other eye, I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to do it. So my first step is to use some concealer, and I'm using a Tarte concealer. It's very moisturizing and creaseless, which I love, especially for the winter if your eyes get dry, but I really recommend a good eye cream anyway. So what I'm going to do is pat some in the corners and under the eye and on the eyelid. It makes for a great base. And I'm just going to use my finger and definitely blend it in so you don't look like you have a goggle line, like you went tanning in a tanning bed or something, if anyone ever does that anymore. Okay, so next I'm going to use Maybelline Color Tattoo. It's a great base. It stays on all day. Once you get it on, you're not really getting it off unless you're scrubbing with soap. So it's definitely great for those summer months also. I'm just going to pat this on. I've found it really helps to use fingers when applying this product over a brush, because the brush will leave strokes, and yeah, it just goes on really nice with a fingertip. Okay, so this product does dry fast, so you definitely want to get your I'm gonna use the Naked palette. I think it's the number 2 Basics palette. You can see it's not like the harshest black in there. It's got more of the browns and the darker black brown. So I'm going to use the lightest shade and just kind of go over this a little bit so it doesn't give too much shine and shimmer. And then what I'm going to do is kind of just take a little bit of a darker color and go in the crease. Not too far in. Sort of like a V right in here. And then I'm going to go in with a brown. I love this brown. It's a matte brown. I kind of like to mix, when I'm using a shimmer on the eye, I like to mix a brown that's more matte, so it's not too much shimmer. It definitely gives a really nice look. My eyelashes are casting a shadow. And this eye has been done. I've had one eye makeup done since this morning, so you can see how well it holds up. I've been walking around with my kids with one eye, so I'm just going to add more brown to that one. One eye done. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Urban Decay's Demolition, and I have it sharpened. I love this pencil because it is so soft, but it stays on, so it's very blendable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the waterline. This is a really important step, and a lot of people don't do this. So I'm going to go into the waterline of the eye and just go in between the lashes to make the hair appear, the lashes to appear very thick. It makes a huge difference, especially when you don't have a lot of eyelashes, or if you have like fair skin and hair and not thick dark eyelashes. So after that, what I'm going to do is go on top of the eyelashes And just take your time, little strokes. But I'm not making a thick line across the top. I'm just kind of trying to make it all fill in right in here. And then I'm stopping before the end. I'm not going all the way down to the corner because I want to lift my eyes. I don't want them to be pointed down. Like if I keep going down here, it's going to make my eyes look like they're pointed down. And I want them to point up. I want the eyeliner to go up and point towards my eyebrow. Right in here. So that's what I'm doing. And if you feel like you go down a little further, you can take your finger and just kind of go up, or you can use a pointed Q-tip. Okay. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my favorite mascara, which I love, which is Arbonne's. It's a long story mascara. I love this one because I feel like it lasts so long. It's always got so much product on it, and I can feel there's a ton of product in here. And I love the brush on it. It's like super small and it's just awesome. It doesn't clump or anything. And I usually always recommend people wear black mascara, even if they're wearing brown eyeliner or anything or any kind of color. You really can't go wrong with black. I don't even wear black liner, and I always wear black mascara. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on, actually, you know what? I'm going to curl first. So I'm going to curl with the Shu Uemura curler. It's the best out there. I believe you can get it on Amazon. I love it. So I'm going to go in with this. Just give it a 1, pull it out a little bit, 2 squeezes, pull it out a little bit, 3 squeezes. So that instead of just squeezing it once and creating kind of like a kink or a line, it just kind of gives you that natural curl when you kind of do it in 3 steps. So what I'm going to do next is go in with my mascara, give 1 swipe, and then I like to actually go over the ends a couple times because the ends are the thinnest part and it really helps them to look thicker. If you kind of go over the ends and then kind of wiggle it out. And then so my favorite part about this step is now I can see with the wing and my mascara, my eyelashes kind of look like I have fake eyelashes on this eye, especially since I just did it, but because I can kind of see the wing, it kind of blends in with the hair, the eyelash hair. So what I love to do for the final step is I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Eye Studio, and I have a nice, very pointy, angled brush. So I like to use the lid, sort of, to make it stay pointy. It's got to stay to a nice point. And what I love to do is just kind of take it and flick it up. And this stuff will stay on all day long. And it kind of sets your other eyeliner. And I just kind of tap it all across. And it gives such a nice line. I don't use liquid. I don't like it. Liquid is not my thing. I love gel. I love to finish it off with some gel. You can kind of, like I said, this eye has been done since like, I'm going to say early this morning. Okay, so a great thing to do if you get messy, keep a Q-tip on hand. The pointy ones are the best. I couldn't find any pointy ones though because I just went to the grocery store for these. But I'm sure you can find some pointy ones online. So there you have it. My classic winged eye. It's a great look. I love it. It's awesome if you have eyes that kind of slant downwards, like mine kind of point to a downward angle. Only time I wouldn't do the winged eye is if you already have very pointy eyes that go up already. You don't want to like accentuate it. In that case, I would just kind of cut it off at the end. So if you have an evening look you want to accomplish, you can always go in with some of the darker powder with your angle brush. And you can kind of fill in there at the bottom with a little liner and powder. That's a nice look. And then if you want to go in the waterline at the bottom also, you can also do that. You can go all the way across too. I don't love wearing it on the bottom. It really just depends on your eyes, but I usually put it on the bottom on probably, you know, 70% of my clients, because most eyes really can handle it. But as I am getting older, I do like a little bit on the bottom. And then just go in with a little bit more mascara. Kind of tap it. And then I always like to see what the eyes can handle. I feel like I could use a little bit more brown in the crease, but you could have stopped a couple steps ago. If you're trying to get out the door, you're busy. I'm really just showing you a couple extra steps. You can go back in with a little darker in the kind of there you go. Easy eye makeup. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you taking your time. I know life is so busy, but makeup doesn't have to be complicated, and I'm here to help you. You know, just put your best foot forward and feel confident and beautiful. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please visit my coming soon page, which is beautybymeganhorst.com, and subscribe to be the first to know when my website launches and the latest blog posts and videos. Thanks, guys.